You are listening and watching to a very special podcast. Hello, everyone. I'm Catherine Donovan, your hostess, and we are going to continue more with Maggie's point of view. Man, her whole transformation. Yeesh. Between you and me, guys, and yeah, maybe everyone on YouTube must be watching. I think I got the whole inspiration for Maggie's pain and violence and all inspired from the body horror remake of The Fly. Never saw that movie, but I saw some parts. Oof, man, it's kind of gross. Anyways, did I say that? Oh, look at the time. Let's start, shall we? Maggie was feeling more and more cramping pain. It really hurt. She couldn't even stand it. And she began to feel more violent than more desirable and lustful. But the only lust that she clings onto is blood. She didn't know why she was feeling this way, and it made her feel so aroused. Antonio was getting worried about her. Maggie noticed about herself. She was changing. Everything about her was changing. At first, she didn't mind it, really. However, it got pretty worse. On Hero TV, as blood rose, Maggie decided to get back at the people at Hero TV in retaliation that she never knew that they were being on TV. So she decided to do something very, very shocking. She took down one of the monsters and incinerated them in the most gory way. It was so shocking that the broadcast had to be cut short and also cut it out before anyone else could see it. Luckily, no children did not see this, but it was really shocking enough. Maggie didn't care, and Rock Bison was so startled to see this that he watched as Maggie felt the blood oozing on her. She looked so ravenous and also looked very, very disturbed and troubled. As she was being called in, the main of the whole process for Hero TV was coming to question. Everyone was trying to find out what really happened. Barrera, who was just too distracted, she didn't want to hear about it right at the moment. Not that she wanted to, but she knew something was up, but her mind was on other things. Agnes came to Barrera and told her. Barrera, who was just distracted, she was like, yeah, that's good. No, that's not good, Agnes said. Barrera snapped out of it. Huh? I'm sorry, what? Didn't you hear anything we had to say? I'm so sorry. What happened? Aurora, your good friend Bloodrose here started to kill one of those monsters in the most goriest way. Barrera, as Morningstar, glared at Bloodrose. What? What the hell were you thinking? I wasn't... What is wrong with you people? Maggie said. You know what's your deal? This stupid Hero TV, Maggie said. She started throwing things around. Barrera tried to stop her, but it was no use. She was too strong Then she grabbed Agnes by the neck. And you filthy little tramp. You think you own Hero TV? You think you can just go and produce it and not give a care in the world? Well, I'm gonna tell you something, sweetheart. Here's one thing you should know. Heroes are not to be broadcast for entertainment. They're not your little project, your little prize, and your little project that you always wanted, huh? Is that how it is to you? You know, if you wouldn't stop trying to look so pretty, and maybe you get a contract out of that, Blood Rose hissed. Morningstar came to the rescue, trying to pull Blood Rose off her. Come on, take it easy, Burr said. Shut up! Blood Rose punched Morningstar in the face. When Maggie saw what she had done, she was so shocked. She let Agnes go. Agnes was being helped by Barnaby. Maggie couldn't believe it. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. What the hell is your problem? Barrere demanded. I didn't know what I was doing. She rushed out. She had to get away. Changing out of the costume and ripping it to shreds, tearing it. She couldn't take it anymore. Then she looked on the TV, and there was the controversial showcase, and it showed how much menacing she looked. Maggie couldn't believe it. I did that? Oh my God, what have I done? She thought about the memories. She thought about all of the violence that she did. Maggie was so devastated that she had to get away. In the meantime, Antonio was trying to find her. He still cared about her a lot as a friend. But that wasn't the case. He learned that Maggie Wolfe is really Blood Rose, but there was also a connection. He found out that Maggie Wolfe was not even a superhero. She was an undercover agent. Antonio didn't want to believe it, but when he was shown proof, he still cared about her, like the true friend that he is. While he was searching, he got a phone call. It was Kotetsu. Yeah, he said. Hey man, did you find her? Kotetsu said. No, I've looked everywhere. I don't know where she might be. Oh. Did you try everywhere? Look man, I'm trying to find her. I don't know where she is. Why don't you go and check on this Morningstar or whatever her name is? I gotta go. Sorry. Hey man. Yeah? I'm sorry about what happened. It's not your fault. She looked really upset after she punched her. I know, I was there too. Can't believe it. She must be pretty strong. Once Antonio ended the conversation, he went away. However, once he passed a warehouse, he could hear someone moaning in pain. Antonio could hear it, and he went inside, looking around. There he found her, Maggie. Maggie! Are you okay? Get away from me, Antonio. Please stay away. Listen, what happened wasn't your fault. I know. I didn't know I would go that far. Listen, I want to talk to you about something. What? You know that weird hair thing that I found? The one that looked all squishy? That wasn't even hair. That's... And besides, it's not even human. I know. You knew? Yeah. I knew I wasn't even human. I'm only half. Is there something you want to tell me? I don't think I told you this, Antonio. But I'm not what you think I am. Maggie said, I'm a monster. A horrible, disfiguring monster. And I'm the daughter of the one person, no, that one creature that ruined my whole life. Starting with my mom's. And then everywhere else. He tainted everything. Hey, listen, I'm sorry what happened to you. But listen, you gotta make things right. I know, but I don't know where to start. I have to apologize to Barrere. What? Oh God, Maggie said, gritting her teeth. The pain was even more worse. Far more worse. Hey, what's going on? It's happening. All that. She let out this horrible screech of pain. All of a sudden, this blood symbiote coming from her back was beginning to spread around like a disease. Antonio was horrified. He used his communication device and managed to call Hero TV, starting with Agnes, and told her what's been going on. Agnes didn't believe him at first, but when he heard Maggie's screech and also her screaming, "That hurts! That hurts!" That's when Agnes knew. And then she managed to contact Kotetsu, who wanted to talk to Barrere and wanted to know what was going on. When Barrere saw this, it was amazing and really horrifying. And Barrere knew she had to save her friend. Alongside her with Kotetsu, Barnaby, and Chloe, they had to work together to save her alongside Antonio. Okay, thank you so much for listening and watching. Stay tuned for more on what happens next. I'm Catherine Donovan. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.